Hi, now we're going to tune the guitar manually by ear now. As I've said in the text on this page, providing you're happy with this bottom E is a good tension, the right tension, not too tight for reasons I've already said. And I've tuned this to the guitar I just tuned, so it's in tune with the electric. I don't know if you can hear that. It's a little sharp actually, I think. But I've used this that I showed you for the electric guitar. It's got a speaker on it, and a lot of these have, so you can tune it acoustically. And it's telling me, if you can see that needle and the lights. I said it was a little sharp, didn't I? It's just a little up. A good way of just stretching the string like that if it's a little sharp, and it just, you know, lowers it a little bit. So that's about right there, as you can see. Okay, so we're going to tune the rest of the guitar by hand now, by ear. And the way to do that is we now put our finger on the 5th fret, which is A, with the bottom E string. I'm going to tune the next string, which is A, open A, which we can hear is flat, deliberately I might add, so that we can tune the guitar up. So we're bringing that up, okay, so on the 5th fret of the bottom E string, 5th fret here, which is A, and then the open A, it's got to be the same note. Little trick, you can even do harmonics. I don't want to complicate anybody, get anybody beginners sort of too complicated here, but there's harmonics here. If you just touch the fret, the 5th fret, just touch it, and then over here on the 7th fret, and the next string down, should sound the same. That's actually how I do it most of the time. I then see, and then I'll bring that up. I hope I'm not getting too far ahead for some of you. So we'll go back to basics. 5th fret, that's got to match. The A string's got to match that 5th fret note of the E string. Then we do the same again. This is D. 5th fret on the A string is D. Okay, so we're there, 5th fret, A string. Now the D string's got to match that, which is quite near, but if we turn it down, so there we are. We bring that up, don't we? We tune it up. There we are. If we want to be flash, as I said before, sorry, it just fine tunes it using the harmonics. You can hear the wave, the movement of the note, it sort of wavers, and when it's still it's right. Anyway, to get back to basics, the 5th fret. And then the same again for the next string down, the D string. We're now playing this note, which is G, because we're now going to play this string. We're going to now tune this string. We're going to bring it down and bring it up. Sorry, where are we? Yeah, that's it. Missed that, didn't I? So it was flat, wasn't it? So we're going to bring it up. 5th fret. That matches, doesn't it? A little flat, there we go. Pretty close. Now the next string is B, and we don't do it on the 5th fret. It goes to the 4th fret with the G string for the B string, because that note is B, isn't it? Which is flat. We're going to bring it up, aren't we? Now technically there's no harmonic here, but I always seem to find one, but little one. We take it to here, which is the 5th fret, so we do it the 4th fret, the 5th fret if you're doing the harmonics. So note of B on the G string to match the open B's, got to match that note. E on the B string, so we're back now to the 5th fret. We're back to the 5th fret on the B string, right there, 5th fret on the B string, which is E, isn't it? And this top E, finish string, it's got to match that. Whoops, very flat. How about that? Wouldn't have thought that, would you? Right, so we bring it up, listen for when it... As you get more used to it, you know, you may be naturally and just find it easy anyway. Took me ages, I must admit. But as you get more used to it, you don't have to keep plucking it. You don't have to keep doing it, you can just do it at once. There, aren't we? Sorry. I'll do the harmonics then, just to fine tune it. Not too bad. And then what I then do, sometimes I then go back over it again, particularly if the guitar's been out of tune, or the new strings or old strings or whatever, just to because, you know, it's a bit like putting nuts on a wheel when you put a spare wheel back on. Funny analogy, I know, but you have to keep tightening them opposites, don't you? And then you do them again, and you do them again, because it affects them. And the same with this. It's you know, the different strings are all different tensions, and you know, they can put each other out of tune. So just to go over it again. Another good practice, something I've never really found it that easy to do, is to try and tune it by ear, open strings. Sometimes you see the great guitarists like Jimi Hendrix and that, they're playing along and all of a sudden they just go up here and go boom, you know, and they know exactly what what string is out of tune while they're playing. But so that's basically how you tune a guitar. You get your bottom E in roughly where you want it to be, preferably on E, using an electronic tuner, or the demonstration, the notes that I'm going to is in another video on this page, just for notes, without any talking, just playing the notes, so you can tune to those notes, those open strings. And you just 5th fret, then again 5th fret, next string, same again, 5th fret, and then when you come down to the 4th string down, the G string, you then drop it back 1 fret to the 4th fret to tune the B string, and then back up to the 5th fret on the B string to tune the E string, the top E. And there you have it. That's how to tune a guitar. Hope that helps, and see you in the next lesson. Thanks a lot.